Hey guys, so this is my first tutorial back and I'm really excited to actually get behind the camera, like actually set up lights. I honestly didn't even know how to like erase images on my camera. That's how long it had been. So on my skin, I have been using this. This is the Biotherm Life Plankton Fundamental Hydrating Care Soothe and Reinforce. This has just been really great for my skin. My skin's been, I've been stressed, so it's been breaking out. But you know what? I'm gonna come out the other side, and this has just like been really like resurfacing my skin. I feel like it's just been giving some life back to my skin and really helping. So I've only been using it for like a week, but love it, love it. I'm also gonna go in with the Urban Decay Quick Fix. This is the Hydra Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Has coconut water and something else, guys. I don't know. I can't read these big words, but I'm just gonna give my face a little spray. Oh Lord. I'll never get used to that, ever. Oh, it smells so good though. It has that like coconut beachy scent to it. Oh, I'm gonna let that dry. And my actual like primer, I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Oil Primer. I'll just like be like everyone on Instagram and like drop it down my face. I'm just kidding. My face is really wet right now, but I'm just gonna go in with this actually. I usually just take a couple drops, put it on my hands, do a little rub in. I already had a look on this morning, so there's like a little bit of black still in my eye, so please mind that. I'll get it out in a moment. Foundation I'm going to be using is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. Got to really shake it up. I'm using the shade 02 Alabaster. I use shade 1, I use shade 2, what? I use shade 3. Yeah, hell, sometimes I use shade 4. All I do is like I drop a load of it on the brush and then I just go in. Number 2 is a little bit yellow, but it works for me. It's okay. Pretty much all the colors, I feel like I can just like morph into that shade. I typically start on the bottom half of my face just because that's where I find I need the most coverage. Where like up here in the forehead, I can kind of just buff into my natural skin. Like I don't need a ton up here. Today I want to do a fun look. I don't really know what I have in my mind yet. I'm also going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. I'm only going to be using a little bit. Usually I use the Total Control Drop Foundation as concealer, but since I'm on camera and y'all can spot everything, I just want to do a little bit more coverage. Just a tiny little bit on my little spots, just so it looks extra beautiful for you guys. I ain't messing around with no triangle. No. I wish I brought a beauty blender to blend out this, but whatever. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder to set this, and I'm just going to use it with a powder puff just because a powder puff is my favorite way.
I mean, if I had a powder puff here.
Okay, my pretties, I don't have a powder puff, so I'm just going to be using a Sephora brush. This is like an old brush. It's all synthetic. I got this for like 50% off when they redid their brushes. I'm just gonna do a light dusting of this. Nothing too heavy, just because this foundation does set matte, but I like to set my foundation to an extent, or else I find that it can move at any moment. Especially when I'm going to be applying powders on top of it, I like to have a great firm foundation. This next step is going to be so boring and so Bailey. The Sephora Tranquil contour and my Tweezerman brush. I'm just going to contour my face just a tiny little bit. Nothing too wild, you know, just to add a little bit of shape. Did anyone notice my hair is much longer now? I have a little trick to tell you guys because I realized not a lot of people know this. After you contour, if you just want that line to be a little bit sharper, see this old foundation brush? right there. Just gonna pop out that contour a little bit. You're not going in with a sharp line, but this is just cleaning up any powder that may have fallen. And you could also use it up here to diffuse any edges. This is one of my favorite things to do. Another thing that's very boring of mine, which hasn't changed, the NYX Micro Brow. Again, I don't even keep the lids on it at this point. It's just, this is real life. It is what it is. What I'm going to do now, because I don't pay really much attention to the bottom parts there, the Kat Von D Whiteout Cream Concealer with just a tiny little brush. It's just a Morphe R43. I'm just gonna carve that out a little. I'm carving my brows, you guys. Now, this is just easier than me trying to make this line super clean, and I just find that this kind of just lifts your brow as well. Just kind of cuts that off. So I'll pretty much lay this like really heavy layer here, and then I'll usually just blend that out with my finger. The reason I do that is because typically like I would bring it all the way down and use that as a shadow base, but Jesus Christ, you guys, Urban Decay has this new product. It's the primer potion. It's called Freebase, it says it right here, and it is white. And I just, honestly, I would just like you to have a moment of silence with me for this amazing primer potion, because it sets down completely matte. It does everything like the gorgeous primer potion does, but it's white. So I usually just kind of blend this on top, and then I'll bring it down below here as well, kind of pat it on top of that set concealer and foundation. Do a little pat through with my good old fingers here. Now, I don't know if I've used, I feel like I'm using a lot of Urban Decay all of a sudden, the Full Spectrum palette by Urban Decay. I literally can't even remember if I've used this. I feel like I have. I feel like I used a blue maybe in it. But I just like, I'm really feeling this color. Like, I think I'm going to start off with the shade Mean right here. Just with a flat shader brush. I'm going to pop this all over my lid right here. And I'm going to leave my crease empty for now because I'm going to blend something on that. Mean up until about halfway, I suppose. And I'm going to use Hydra, which is this beautiful green tone. And I'm going to place that here, and I'm going to blend where that's like coming into. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hello. Place that for now. And this is actually an Urban Decay brush. Wow, it's just really sneaking up on me. I'm just going to rub those two together just on the side of the brush. And then I might pick up Mean, which is the lighter color, and blend that onto the green. Then pick up the green and then blend that green onto this lighter kind of chartreuse color. And that's pretty much how I'm going to blend them together. So one color going over and then the darker color going back onto the other side, just to get an even color blend on here. And then with whatever is left on here, I'm just gonna blend this out to kind of follow the shape of my brow bone. We're gonna deepen this up too, but I just wanna use whatever's on this brush. Now what I think is gonna happen is this Minx color, it's like a deep navy with like a fleck of pink purple in it. Ooh, it's pretty. I'm just gonna take this old brush, just a chubby domed crease brush is what it's actually called. And this puppy, I'm gonna place all on my bottom lash line. I'm not gonna place a whole lot now because I wanna blend it out with black, but enough for now. Oh God, it's so pigmented. Just right up against that. I might leave a little space here to put another fun color. I'm gonna really blow this look all the way out and bring this up here. But I just want to make sure I don't have too much shadow on that brush. I'm I'm just gonna kind of keep blending this until it's nice and smoky. And I don't really know where it starts and where it stops. You know what I mean? Really using the side of the blending brush. Lift that eye up if you need to, girl. Like that. So see how that's like really like, I don't know what color I really want to put here, but I know I'm just gonna dot a tiny little bit of that Freebase. I did put a little tiny dot of pink there. I was like, do I want this here? I don't know. See, like, I feel like I want this. I'll help. Let's do it. We're doing it. All right. Yep. Wise choice. I like it already. So I'm just gonna blend that there into that blue. Gonna kind of make a purple. Gonna kind of make an orange. Kind of like a whole rainbow. And now I just have a good old fluffy brush. This fluffy brush is a Morphe R35. I'm just gonna kind of smoke that out as well. I'm gonna put one of the Vivid Brights on my lower lashes. The green, I think that'll be really cool. I'm hoping. Who knows? I love filming without a plan. At this point in time, I want to add some color to my cheeks as well, which is going to tie in the pink. And I think I'm going to aim my blush more higher on my cheekbone. This is Chased by Illamasqua. One of my favorite like baby pink blushes ever. It's so pigmented. I also want to take a tiny little bit of the Papa Don't Preach by Too Faced, just because it has a nice like shimmer to it. I'm just going to pop that right kind of at the front of my cheek right here. Just a tiny little bit. Just a little. Just to blend that. Next, I'm just going to put something in my waterline. So I have here the Ingot Gel Liner, just in 77. Line that waterline and do you ever just have those moments where your eyelashes have so much color on them? You just gotta pull at them a little bit to remove some of that color, you know? Just pull. I'm gonna pop on some mascara. The new mascara I'm gonna be trying is the Shock. This is the new mascara by YSL. It's actually gonna be my first time trying this. I know it's a little bit gray tone. It's not like super black, which is kind of cool. Oh, it's nice. I really like YSL mascaras. You honestly, with YSL mascaras, I think you get what you pay for. Because like this is literally like one swipe and my lashes are like boom. Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna do my bottom lashes too. And I'm gonna put a Vivid Brights by NYX there as well on the very ends, and I think that that's gonna look really cool. Quickly, I'm also just taking the matte liquid liner from NYX, and I just want to like black out the lashes that have some foundation, some powder. Not really like putting any eyeliner on my lid, but like maybe a little bit. Also, before I move any further with this look, I'm actually taking the Perfect Filter palette by NYX, which looks like this. It's in Marine Layer, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to take this like off white tone, and I'm going to use that just to highlight my brow bone. Okay, so for the bottom lashes, I put a lot of mascara on. They're super long. I have a Vivid Brights by NYX in Vivid Envy. Like this. Just like a little. I also want to put on a little bit of highlight right now before I move to lips, just because I want to highlight my Cupid's bow. And I don't even know what kind of lip I'm going to do. I'm also going to put lashes on. This is Lavender Steel and Dual Chromatics by NYX. I broke it. Whoops. But I know I can fix it. I just haven't got to it. And everyone keeps telling me every time I use it on my Instagram live videos to fix it. I know. And I'm just going to pop this kind of right on top of all of this pink right here. So it's going to be kind of like beaming duochrome. And then down my bridge of my nose. And I'm actually going to use my finger for my Cupid's bow. I have a lot. Pop it right there. The lashes I'm going to use are Velour lash. These are Doll Me Up. It says Lash in the City, but they're not. They're Doll Me Up. I'm like 98% sure they're Doll Me Up. And just placing that. I haven't cut these down or anything, just because I like them big. So the shades I have here is 401, which is a red, 200, which is a pink, and then 600, which is like a deep purple. I think it'll look really wild with the pink. My like inner Bailey really wants the purple, and I think the red's gonna be like a little too 80s for me. So guys, I think purple it is. I've swatched these on my hand before, but I've never actually. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. This is a cool concept. The like doe foot applicator on there. Cool concept. Cool lip product too. Great pigmentation. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh. Alright, 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 alright. Sure. Okay. I think. Oh, yeah. Lipstick everywhere. At least it tastes good. Okay, my pretties, I think this is the final finished look. Okay, so I still have lipstick on my teeth. I was honestly gonna do a nude lip, but I just can't. There's just so much lipstick to get on teeth. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making this video. I just love sitting down and just like pulling something out of my ass that I don't even know what's gonna happen, and that's what I like doing. I like looking at myself in the viewfinder, which I never do. I just miss like sitting down and like messing around in front of a camera, just creating something, just pulling something out of my ass. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.